Thank you for giving up your time to watch this short video in a series of Rastas and God. Oh yes, I'm Rastas, all right. Well, apart from being Rastas, I'm Brother Sean, and I'm trying to speak with your heart. I know I'm trying to connect with your heart and try and put things in simple layman language and not frighten you that you've got to become a born-again Christian in order to see salvation. You've got to do A, B, and C to win salvation. That is not of God. That is man's ego. But Rastas finally found God. Oh yes, big time. He took that step and God walked with him. And he became good. But then the internet connection got broken between Rastas and God. And Rastas panicked. Rastas became a headless chicken. And all his old demons came back and sat with him at table and started speaking to him in foreign tongues. And Rastas didn't know his foot from his elbow. He didn't know whether he was Arthur or Martha, because Rastas panicked, as we all do. And Rastas didn't go into silence to reflect, to sit in that stillness, in that oneness, and bless the interruption, to bless the breakdown in the communication, and to be patient. Oh no, Rastas had to be clever. Rastas called in all the electricians, the computer experts, and it was nothing to do with that at all. All that happened was a blip. And we all have blips in our daily life. But when you pay attention to those gaps, awareness of something becomes just awareness. The formless dimension of pure consciousness arises from within you and replaces identification with form. True intelligence operates silently. Stillness is where creativity and solutions to problems are found. And to bring back that connection, for Rastas and God to become one again and Skype one another and sort out the problems of communication, we have to sometimes just take a back step and reflect, to retreat from the drama, the rescuing, and expending energy that we need for our survival. And I guess that's why when you go down Oxford Road or Oxford Street in London and you see myriads of people pushing, shoving, or on the underground, do they look happy? They're all preoccupied. Their heads are buried. No one is making eye contact. People are afraid. So their internet connection with their true self has taken on a whole new persona. And that's how it is in the spiritual life. We do have blips with our connection with God. But you know, something good comes from the blips. Oh, come on. Say you're on the internet typing an important document in the text of an email and suddenly your system goes down and you've lost it because you've not saved it. It is the most infuriating, frustrating experience. I've had many of them where I've had my memory bank wiped clean, where people have sent me viruses. And even though I've got an all singing, all swinging, all dancing software that I'm paying heavy for to protect, someone will still hack that system. And someone will hack our system, our relationship with God. And I call that system the Antichrist. Those dark forces that oppose light, that block light. We are light. We are the light of the world. And for that light to be effective, we have to feed that light. What did man do before electricity? Man would trim his wick and make sure that the container had sufficient oil in it. But if he didn't clean it down and the shade to go over it, then the light would be dull. So sometimes we have to become a bit more proactive and try and anticipate what if and be prepared. We need a spiritual first aid kit so that when anything major happens, for me, Rastas, to lose my connection with God, then I have to take action. A, not panic. Relax. And just ask myself, why is this happening? Is there a reason for this interruption? And as night follows day, there is a reason. And the reason is slow down. Take it easy. Be still. Don't allow the problem swamp the relationship you have, and for your internet connection with God to become a perishable thing. It is so easy to give in. It is so easy to throw the towel in when you're thrown and buffeted by the storms of life. I've been there, done that, wore the t-shirt and choked on the rock. But I'm speaking to your heart. I'm not academic, I'm not clever. But I will say this to you. If you make sure that you take every effort to ensure that your connection between Rastas and God is kept clear, and you regularly defragment your system, get rid of dead files, jettison them, keep everything simple, ABC, 1, 2, 3. Honor your heart. Listen to your heart. Not only will you see God, but Rastas will be hearing the choir singing to him and nurturing him, so that when the dark night of the soul comes and you feel that God has jettisoned even you, your foundation is firm because it's built on rock. And to do that, you have to nurture a loving, trusting relationship. And that is done in love. As Jesus said, "Blessed are they who see me, Thomas, because they don't put their hands in my side, but they believe and they trust. Unlike you, you've stuck your hand in my side and I felt it. They haven't, but they believe and they trust." And guess what God said to Rastas? Theirs is the kingdom of God. Blessed are you who believe. Blessed are you who trust. Now embrace your abundance. Nurture your internet connection with God. And Rastas sits back in the chair, lights his pipe, breaks wind, and is a happy man.